two super dudes who want to share their knowledge of pop culture and the art of bullshit. The Open Mic Show with Steve Starr and Cash West.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Open Mic Show. Let me do that intro one more time because we're also live on Facebook.
Hold on, there you go. Now do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to The Open Mic Show with Steve Starr and Cash West. I am Cash West.
I am Steve Starr, as always.
He's kind of hidden. And we got Zuzu joining us tonight to my right.
Steve Starr!
And also on Skype from Colorado is Brando. Hi, Brando.
Hello.
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 So, we promised everybody a live show tonight, and also we're going to talk about The Mandalorian. That was the subject at hand. I'm sure
Pretty decent show.
Yeah, depending on how that goes and how long we're at, we'll see what else we can get into.
We're not going to get into anything else. We're going to be talking about quietly the whole time.
I don't know.
I am calling him Barney, not Brando.
Barney?
Brando.
Yes.
Why?
Because he belches like Barney from The Simpsons.
Oh.
I thought it was
Yeah,
more like Rick
that's-
from
yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, hold up. I got to bring up this. Okay, so we're good. Anyway, yeah, Mandalorian tonight. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, especially starting with Baby Yoda.
It's so cute.
It's adorable,
two.
man. Fucking adorable.
I want two.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it is about that damn thing, but every time I watch it and I see him with the Mandalorian and how they interact, it's like awesome. I don't know. Baby Yoda's cool.
I loved it when he grabbed that shifter, that knob, and he gave it to him. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That episode 3. Yeah, we'll talk about each episode too.
He looked down at it, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta go get that guy."
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it really made him reflect, like, I don't know.
Well, he knew he could do it, though,
question.
because he had that badass armor now.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me ask it. We're going to keep it in order. Let me ask everybody in sequence what they thought about specifically episode 3 and him going back. Did you think that he was going to leave him there and it was going to take us a different way in the story, or did you actually think he was going to go back before it played out that he did go back? So let me start with Brando.
Oh, I knew he was going to go back. He had those flashbacks of, remember he was getting put as a child in the little bomb shelter when the fucking battle droids were raining down on wherever he was at.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, he relates too hard to this. And then he knew what was going down after, because it was like a doctor or whatever, and it's kind of like, Dr. Frankenstein kind of vibe.
Right.
And it's like, you know what? All he's got to do is go against remnants of the Empire. Like, these stormtroopers haven't probably fired their fucking blasters in years. So, like, he had that shit, especially with that badass armor. I'm still confused a little bit about the metal. I'm assuming they said something about it used to be part of Mandalore.
Yeah, it was mined on their home planet, and
It's like one of their main resources or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was their main.
And
resource.
then,
The
But it seemed like they were-
Empire
they plundered it and turned it into basically Imperial credits.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, it seemed like, because like there's two different forms you can get it in. I guess either the way it was when it was on, I guess it's at Mandalore, or if it was forged in, like what you're saying or whatever, melted down into fucking credits.
The dude with the Gatling gun, he specifically said that was forged in an Empire's forge everywhere.
Right? Yeah. I was just, oh man. When he was going back, I knew he was gonna be badass about it, and he was. He totally was. Reminded me a lot of the Tatooine map on fucking Battlefront 2, though, for real.
I haven't played it.
It's actually Beskar.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I know
was
it's a
saying
different
earlier.
planet, but
That's
it's
cool.
similar.
All right, so let's keep it going though on the show. So Steve, your turn. What did you think when he dropped off Baby Yoda? Did you think that was going to take another way in the storyline, or that he was going to go
No,
back? And
I figure. Okay, honest truth, I'm like 90% positive that Baby Yoda is like 90% of that story.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So you knew he was
Like-
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It could have went another route where the guy
no,
took
no,
him
no.
and then they
No,
had
but
him.
no.
He still has
Baby
to have a
Yoda
story.
is going to end up being the first, and this is going to be weird that I say this, the first species of that species to become a Mandalorian.
Oh, you're saying he's going to take him as his foundling?
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's the
Or
way.
do they do that? Or is
That is the way.
Yeah, that's the way. Because that's what happened to him. Because he wasn't Mandalorian. Did you hear the way he talked? Well, we're talking about episode 4
but
now.
necessarily, he was just a bounty, and that's what he does is bounty hunting. You know?
And
So
then
why
what
is
he-
not getting into the
But it's
feelings
not
about
necessarily about
Because it's him.
bounty hunting. It's a way of life.
it? Okay.
It's he's still allowed to have feelings, but he's reliving himself. Why do you think he keeps having these flashbacks every time he goes to the
He
armory?
wasn't 50-year-old baby eating frogs in soup.
No, but he was part of a planet and he was hunted down, and the Mandalorians came and brought him in as a foundling, and now he's going to do the same with
raise
Yoda.
I got
him
you.
and
Okay.
taught
So,
him
The thing is about Mandalorians is that it feels like that, like a lot of their outlet is through violence, and I mean it's not even so much about being violent.
Well, I mean, they are a
kill.
warrior culture.
They are
so-
100%
Right.
warrior culture. Weapons are their part of their religion.
That's what he fucking said. Yeah.
all right. Zuzu,
What?
your thoughts on it when he dropped him off and was about to leave? Did you?
Oh, I figured something was going to happen when I watched it. Just all of everything that happened.
I mean,
All the little touchy-feely moments that he had with him.
right.
Where he tried to like heal him with the Force.
Yeah, I got
While he
you.
was like,
Yeah, trying to cauterize his own wound.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Mandalorian didn't realize that's what he was trying to do because he didn't believe, even though he just like lifted that thing up.
right, like maybe
Like,
the
he didn't know
Force
he
isn't
could
something
heal,
that's
yeah.
been talked about.
Right. Something, I don't know that effect, but there's been something in the timeline where they should have known about certain things.
So Beskar can actually withstand both blaster fire and getting hit by a lightsaber, a glancing blow of a lightsaber.
Nice.
Well, that's why they could go up against Jedi. That means that all the Clone War era armor that they had, like all those bitches, they probably could go up. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because it was deflected.
So it's in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 5 years after Jedi, so that puts it. What is it? 20 years between Jedi and Force Awakens.
I think it's like
Most recently.
15, but
Yeah.
yeah, roughly.
So it's something like 20, 25 years. So that actually makes sense. We have so much free space in that era that we can do stuff with
I'm
it.
telling you that he can't be Yoda's baby because I don't think Yoda would let him end up like that.
No,
All right,
he's
so do some
he's a
backwards
clone.
math. Do some backwards math for me. Are you ready for it?
Uh-huh.
So if that takes place 5 years after Jedi,
Mhm.
and it's that baby is 50 years old,
Mhm.
when was it born?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Roughly
I'm
the
still
same time.
45
It's
BBY.
Anakin. Same time as Anakin. So,
So it is 100% possible that it is.
That means that
either-
Yoda was responsible for the clones. Then, with maybe he was in on it with what the fuck was his name?
Quit stealing my thunder, Brando.
I know who you're talking about too. I can't remember his name.
But that's not even
Cypher
what I was going to
Diaz.
say. Even though love is theoretically a not allowed for Jedi, that puts you back in time. Even though we know Yoda's been on the council for years, there's still that possibility. We don't know what the gestation period is for one of their species.
See what 45
Could be
BBY
100
was
years.
going on.
Yeah,
They could be hatched out of eggs
Yeah.
that take.
But there's only
Fucking
one,
half a
so it's not like
century
they're
or
having
Well,
to
I was-
use
or
45
what it could
BBY.
be
What's
is when
going
they
on that year?
repeat that. Sorry.
Now I was trying to see what 45 BBY what was going on that year. On Wikipedia or whatever the hell this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Here,
what
let
I'm
me
doing as
give
well.
my little thing on the Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian.
Do it up.
I was totally surprised when he dropped him off. Period. I didn't think he was going to take him back at all for a minute, but then he ended up taking him back, and it surprised me because of all the things we talked about. How they had already been through a lot of shit together. Starting off with the clone or the droid, going after him, and then he's saying, "Hey, let's split the profit." And then when he found out what it was, he immediately shot the droid.
Well, no, the droid was going to
Kill it.
Kill it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and instead, I mean, his initial feeling was like, let him kill it, get the fucking reward either way. But they went and got us a bigger reward.
Right,
But,
exactly. And he wants as much of that metal
yeah.
as he can get.
I still think it was
because-
out of he didn't want to kill a baby either. He kind of got attached right away when he seen it. Look how cute Baby Yoda is. How could you not get attached? I'm not going to kill that thing.
Well, he just thought about what happened to him.
Yeah.
No,
I honestly didn't think he was going to take him back at all. But when he did, and then I seen him look down at that thing and then realize he was going to go back, that's when I got real excited. So,
I got emotional. I didn't get excited.
yeah, oh man, did I put the title as? I just put the title as Open Mic Show. I should have put it as The Mandalorian so people knew what we were talking about.
You put it in the.
People have tuned in.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure at this point they know what we're talking about.
So, I mean, their religion to wage war is to be divine.
Yeah, that's one of the...
That sounds like who else does that sound like? The Vikings?
Klingon.
Sounds Klingons,
The
yeah.
Mandalorians are meant to be like a nomadic Viking type culture.
Right.
I mean, you got to think they take inspiration from like real world to make the Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying that's how I would think of them then as like space Vikings.
Hey, we got some people that have tuned
What's up,
in.
Stephen? What's up, Alan?
Hello.
Thanks for joining. We're talking about the Mandalorian. If you didn't know.
Anything you guys have to put into it, by all means, holler at us in the chat.
I don't know how to tell if they're watching it. Who's watching? It just says they joined, but I don't know if they leave or not.
Yeah, I don't either. But hey, if you guys are still here,
Hello.
I wonder if you go up to the little thing up in the corner if it shows how many people are actually
three
watching.
dots?
No, just go over here. No, over here. Over here. Does it say how many people are watching?
No,
No?
just live.
Okay, so watch. I'll do this shot.
It's all good. You can probably go see it.
I can.
Okay, so we all agree that Baby Yoda is the best thing that happened to this thing. He's the cash cow and he's the goddamn cutest thing ever, right?
And I don't think he was meant to be. I
I,
think he was just meant to be a plot device.
maybe, but motherfuckers are running with it.
Oh.
I mean,
I want
I'm
a
talking about
tiny
looking at that goddamn
plush
thing, looking at
Yeah.
that meme where he's looking up. I love
Yeah.
it. It's like a baby.
Me
It's just a
looking out the
baby.
back of our station.
I love the
Yeah.
sipping of the
car
soup
behind
one.
us.
What'd you say, Brando?
The sipping of the soup one is really, really cute.
I think he needs to call us back. I think he needs to hang up and call us back.
Well, can you guys not hear me?
You're cutting
You
in
keep-
really bad.
Yeah, you're cutting out. This is
So,
what I'm gonna do.
call us right back.
This is what I'm gonna do.
What? Ooh. Why does it sound good? I had to shut out Spike. Skype, what are you doing? Are you gonna call him on the phone and put on speaker? Because he can still come to the microphones.
Hello?
Yes.
What
he's
up?
very loud. Just put it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
mute that.
Where is it? It's not even up.
Just mute it down there at the bottom.
Oh, the cable.
Yeah, just
What's going on?
Mute it down there.
Okay, there we go.
And then go over and mute it
Technical
on
difficulties. A pesky cat show.
yeah.
Which one is it? Audio 2?
It's 3, but you have to go to.
It's 3? Are you
Yeah.
sure? No, it's 2.
No, it's 2. That's what I meant. It's
Yeah.
right
So,
there, but it's not really putting anything
We
up.
ended up
It's
calling
all
you
good.
back
We'll
on
do
the
it just in
phone.
case. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we called you back on the phone.
Okay.
I actually hear you a lot better.
Yeah, I can too. So here we're
And
gonna
I'm
put
sure the
you
microphone is
over here
fine.
by that.
That one would be
No,
better.
that one. Okay.
Yeah, that one would be better. So,
Oh, you need that.
awesome.
I'll
Let's
take
move
that
that
though.
down some. Okay, so we're good. Let's move on to the next subject.
That side.
Which we kind of just touched on because you guys jumped around on me like I asked you not to do.
It happens, bro.
Beskar, we were
Sorry.
talking about the armor. So let's talk more in depth about how it can be grazed by lightsabers and take blaster fire and shit like that. That's some dope ass armor. So I think it looks pretty cool too. I think
Yeah,
the whole
but it
outfit's
doesn't hold
dope.
up very well to electrical surges.
So what's all its weaknesses then? Let's look at that. You
Well,
say electrical surges,
There's that.
Force lightning.
actual like strike of a
I guess
lightsaber might do some damage. We know Sinkhorn does some damage, but his armor had already been through the ringer before
Yeah,
that.
it was
so,
already getting
it
pretty.
looked like he had been having a rough time. So obviously that armor's worth a ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
What's the material called again?
Beskar.
Beskar.
Okay.
Are you looking it up or something?
No, I'm just because it's 9 ABY, so it's 9 years after the Battle of Yavin. So this is like 2 years after Return of the Jedi or some shit, probably.
5
5
years.
years. He wasn't listening.
Is it 5?
It is
wow,
5.
okay.
They
So
officially said it was 5. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 9 years ABY. I'm trying to go back 50 years. So what's 9 minus 50?
You're the mathematician, goddammit. You went to school for it.
Yeah, 41.
I know, right? 41. No, I'm trying to. Yeah, I was trying to find the years here, but I was trying to do math in my head at the same time. Yeah, I can't. That's what we make calculators for, bro.
Jesus.
It's about the same time Anakin was born.
Yeah.
41
we're assuming-
was 41 BBY.
I don't know what that is.
So that means we're putting Anakin roughly.
41 BBY. Yeah, Anakin Skywalker's born.
Yeah.
The child, yeah. So yeah, approximate date, yeah.
Yeah, I think Yoda was getting down between the sheets when he wasn't supposed to be.
No, dude. I think he was in on with Cypher Diaz because how they were really accepting of the clone army once the fucking droids were all built up at fucking Geonosis and shit.
Right.
But I think a lot of that. Go ahead.
They accepted it like really well, and like Yoda was like the first one. He was the one that he went to Camino.
Yeah, but
Because
Yoda's
like whatever
also.
happened at Camino, because like all of a sudden, like yeah, boom, yeah, we got this fucking 1,000,000-man army for you.
Right, but Yoda's also the Grand Master of the Jedi Council.
Well, I mean, I see that too, but I think that because like, I mean, Larry Kenobi went over there and was able to get information out.
Larry.
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
You gotta watch the Arl Knott's. It's a Jedi party. You gotta watch that shit. That shit's funny. They redubbed it. I can't not
Is it the
watch
bad
the
lip sync?
No, it's not as good as bad lip sync. Which, by the way, if you're gonna watch a bad lip sync with Star Wars, you have to watch Seagulls.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out.
It's on the group. It's in the group.
Yeah, no, that's the same. I think that's the same people. No, it's not. It's not the same people. But yeah, no, it's like that though.
I haven't
But they
seen
do the
much from
whole
them guys
fucking
in a
movie.
while.
There's a
Who,
plot
bad lip
about
sync?
They did all that NFL stuff. That was pretty good.
that shit's
Star Wars
funny
one's
too.
good.
Hell yeah.
The Star Wars one is good. Look, it says a viewer pops up when anyone comes in. Like, Johnny, what's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? We're talking about the Mandalorian. You probably missed the whole part about Baby Yoda. We're talking about the armor now.
But
Anyway,
we don't take
hey.
any comments or concerns about.
It's past Halloween, but how long do we anticipate this show being on? Because is it how many episodes are left?
There's a season 2 already going.
But how many episodes are left in
The
season
guy
1?
said it.
I don't know if they've announced how many episodes it's supposed to be.
I thought there was somebody said it was 4 more. I thought.
Yeah, there's 4 more episodes. There's 8 total.
Okay.
But like the second season's obviously in development because like the guy did a interview at some sort of award ceremony. What's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure if it was his
Same
name.
guy that was
But
on Clone Wars,
he was talking about how
Well, most
season
of it.
2's already in the works, like they're already filming and shit.
Right.
I just hope they're long.
Hold on, are you talking about the actor or the guy that wrote it?
The actor.
Okay, yeah, the
Oh,
actor's
yeah.
Pedro Pascal. The guy
Okay.
that wrote it's Dave Filoni.
Okay, yeah.
I think
I
that's
just like-
accurate.
I'm just saying that next Halloween,
Alan,
you're going
if
to see
you're
a
still
ton
watching,
of
will you tell me?
Mandalorians running around.
Viewer.
How many tiny people are we going to see as Baby Yoda? They're going to come
You
out
ever
the
seen a
woodwork.
Star Wars convention, man? Like, there's nothing but Mandalorians.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd really
Yeah,
like to go
like-
to one of those.
Because like there's like the 501st, and they're like real sticklers about if you wear stormtrooper armor.
Right.
And I guess they'll like pick you out. I don't want to say anything bad about the 501st, but like I heard there's sticklers, and so like that's why I decided not to like, use my armor for stormtrooper, and I decided to be an Imperial officer instead.
Like, they're real down, like, it's got to be legit.
They will come
Yeah.
and inspect
It's not
you,
like a
and
Star
if you
Trek
want to
convention
do
where every
it,
uniform goes.
The what? What are they gonna do?
they,
you up?
they like literally haze you the entire time you're there.
Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah.
Literally get in a
might
fucking
do-
fight.
might do it, right, but it'd be still shitty.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want it to ruin my time either. I get it, but I mean, if I'm going as a stormtrooper, I guess I'm like, if I'm spending the money on that shit, I'm going to get legit shit. You know what I mean?
Just make sure whenever you do get stormtrooper shit, you make sure it's 501st approved.
So what about if it's Darth Vader?
501st approved, definitely.
Oh yeah,
And not only that, you have to be like you have to be at least 6 foot tall to like go places in it too. Like if you're going to go to like an official event,
Yeah.
like because Vader's supposed to be tall.
So what you're saying is just a bunch of dudes being dicks because they
like
can.
frat boys and shit.
Yeah.
Up the 501st. Look up that shit. Being serious, it's like It's legit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Not only that, but like that, even that the Rebel Alliance, they're pretty strict too on what you use.
Yeah, my brother joined.
That's why I went went as like a Sith apprentice.
Yeah.
Use my fucking email address.
I say we all just we start saving the money for next Halloween. We go to a fucking throw a Halloween bash, and we go to some Comic Cons like the Gem City Comic Con, and we all go with some Star Wars characters.
Denver's is in August.
That might be feasible because there's some pretty cheap fare there. You know.
All I'm gonna say is I call Han Solo.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be out there in August.
That's true.
I kind of want to do Kylo Ren. I like his outfit.
No, I don't know. That's not really fair. If I'm being Han Solo, why are you trying to be my kid? You're saying I take care of you, Cash?
Here, think that for a second.
No, you didn't take care of him. That's why you fucking gave him to Luke.
I would kill you in the middle of the street just for fucking theatrics.
I would let you. That would be fucking hilarious. Stab me with a lightsaber.
Fucking just put on a whole show. Like the one guys that did the lightsaber battle, just random fucking
Honestly,
battles on the street.
Honestly, what I want to do is I want to make a female friend that would be completely down to go to a Comic-Con, have her dress as Martha Wayne, I'm going to dress as Thomas Wayne, and I'm going to fall in front of every fucking Batman. I'm going to fall at his feet. Like I'm dead.
News. Yeah, that's funny.
No, you have to hold Martha.
All right, no. Why are we talking about Batman on our fucking Mandalorian show? Let's put an end to this.
We talked about Comic-Con.
All right.
Tangents.
Let's
You guys
talk
want to
about.
talk about episode 4?
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh, dude, how are you reading my mind? Get out of my head. I literally feelings about episode 4. About him staying or going. Everything with that with Baby Yoda, which I call Yeetle. Him staying with the kids there and living a better life.
You call him what?
Yeetle. Oh,
Are you going to go with that theory until proven otherwise?
yes. Yes, I am.
So that is Yoda's baby.
Yeetle.
According to... So that's why it's Baby Yoda. Pull the Facebook group back up. I want to see what's going on.
Or is it a clone?
It could
It could be a clone.
Let's not talk about that yet. Hang on.
That could be 0.
So let's talk about
1.
episode 4. He wanted to give him an area to stay safe.
The dude on
Yeah.
And that backfired. So what do you think about it, Brandon? What's going on? What are your thoughts on it?
Say that again.
What are your thoughts on episode 4 that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I knew he was gonna stay and he was gonna fucking fuck up the pirates or raiders or whatever the fuck they were. I knew he was gonna do that.
Right.
But like
I've seen that same plot in Clone Wars.
I thought the chick was gonna be Sabine Wren. That's what I was hoping for. And then I don't know, what is she, a shock trooper for the Rebel Alliance?
She was a former shock trooper for the Rebel Alliance.
That was good.
Cara
Fight.
Dune.
That was a good fight, though.
That was dope, though.
Dude.
She's hot, too. She's cut.
Would you like some soup?
The less angry Rosie O'Donnell.
Is
Is that what you're calling her? I don't know, but I think
It's
she's
the
hot.
same girl that played her in Deadpool.
Really?
Angel in Deadpool.
Thing is, though,
Yeah.
Same girl.
Gina
the
Carano.
whole
Yeah.
format.
One of the first women ever to headline an MMA pay-per-view.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's pretty toy like a
That's why
toy.
she's cut.
Are you ready to
I
hear
wanna
who
mess
she...
with
Do you know who
her.
she fought? Anybody?
I wanna
Cyborg.
wrestle that bitch.
I told you that.
I knew that.
Dick nugget.
Yeah, that's Cyborg.
I told you
The
that.
thing
dick
is, though,
nugget.
is that the whole episode reminded me of a Clone Wars episode, where it's like the same fucking plot, pretty much.
Is it the one where he found the clone?
No.
That
The episode's
defected?
called Bounty Hunters, where like Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan are on this planet where the droids are trying to, I don't know. Or no, it wasn't droids. Like the droids, they were there because of the droids, but like the droid army, but their asses there was farmers that were getting raided by pirates, and there were these bounty hunters that were also raiding them.
They crash landed on a planet,
Yes.
and they had those big giant seeds, and those people were using them for houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first episode, I think, with fucking Hondo Anaka, and his ass is awesome, but he's like a real, like, it's really shitty. It's the same kind of plot, but the Jedi can't fucking interfere with them because it's outside their realm of, like, authority, evidently. And so they teach the fucking farmers how to fight, and then they fend off the pirates, and then, they're good to go after that. It's pretty much the same plot.
Yeah. It was a pretty good episode. I watched it the other day.
Anybody else? Bud?
Yeah, actually, Clone Wars is Clone Wars is definitely something that's worth checking out.
Well, I decided to watch it all in order, so I watched the first 2 movies.
Oh, you know what's going on then? Because there's like the way it's presented. It's not like in order. It's fucking weird with the way they like put it out. But there's a website you can go to and fucking see the order.
Yeah, I got it. I actually have it on my phone. I took a screenshot of the map that it gave to watch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just look it up online every time. I just Google it.
Yeah, I just screenshotted the picture of it.
But yeah, like I knew his ass wasn't going to take off his helmet either. Thing is, though, is
Oh,
I
wait,
was
wait.
expecting that fucking sniper. What?
We ain't talking about that yet.
I think.
We're on episode 4.
I think.
We
I
are,
think he was standing in
yeah.
front of that window on purpose, just so somebody would see him, and then nobody did.
There's like people are drawing comparisons to some sort of samurai movie. And,
Seven Samurai.
And it's like something like a Japanese like samurai would do is like stand over, watch like somewhere far, like and be kind of what would you call it, vulnerable in a way, but like to a place where no one notices. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. So we're having an issue with Frozen on Facebook.
Super.
So I'm gonna have to end that video real quick, so you guys can keep talking.
I forgot what we were talking about.
No, I'm just looking at something what Steve here wrote. All right, so we're gonna move on to the helmet, the taking off the helmet plot hole you guys have talking about. So you guys can go ahead and start that.
I don't think it's a plot hole. I think it's just 2 different versions of the same religion. Just like Catholics and Christians. They're the same religion, they're just celebrated in 2 different ways.
Sex is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So talk about it.
Yeah, these guys are more orthodox.
Mm-hmm. More by the book.
Yeah.
Right.
They're
the fucking jihadists.
well, I don't know. Maybe they're like the Puritans.
Yeah, well, yeah, same way.
Well, I guess, yeah, you can consider them Puritans, too.
Go check on.
All right, we're back up on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Check on Spreaker.
welcome back.
What about Spreaker?
Just go check on it. and
Yeah,
make sure
Spreaker's
it's-
fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey, look, it's fine.
No, we lost. The only thing I'm worried about on Spreaker is that we're choppy because we're streaming on Facebook too. But since it's a live show, we got to do what we got to do.
Right. And then if
Well,
it
I
is,
tested all the
we'll know
audio
we
at the
can
beginning
do
and
it.
we sounded good.
Either
Yeah.
or.
Yeah, but as it goes along, sometimes things fuck up. All right, so the helmet, taking off the helmet, you guys are talking about that now.
We're thinking it's just like a way they adhere to their religion.
Right,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
it's like a burqa for
Yeah.
like Middle
was
East.
it Django Fat wasn't so
But I've seen,
hard.
It's like Orthodox Judaism
I thought we seen Bubba with his head up.
versus, the unorthodox. Some eat.
Well,
Kind of, sort of, is the way that I look at it.
Oh,
I
like
think
There are
that-
some people
So
who
you're
call it
saying
the
some
bounty.
lose their
have his
helmet,
helmet off and
and
shit.
some
I
keep
think
it
those
on.
are
Like some
Exactly.
eat pork and some don't.
Exactly.
I got you.
That it's depending on how much you put yourself into it.
Right.
But rather than thinking of it on a religious level, even though that's blatantly what he says is weapons are part of my religion, and you gave us the religious quote basically for them that it's all about violence. Rather than thinking of it like a religion, think of it more like a motorcycle club.
Right.
The ones that are the more devout, like the
Or a
one,
gang.
the 1%ers, or the 99,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, the ones that are like to the core. I'm for the club 100%. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that
Right.
if I take my helmet off, I can never put it back on. Those are the hardcore.
This is the way.
This is exactly. This is the way.
This is the way.
My favorite line was when he comes up flying next to him on the jetpack and salutes him. He's like, "I gotta get me one of those."
Yeah,
That's the best line I've heard
Yeah.
through this whole show.
that's funny. I seen a meme real quick off topic, an army meme, and it said staff sergeants, and it was the guy outside the window, and it said DUIs. Staff sergeants was in the window, and outside was DUIs, and it says, "I gotta get me one of those." It's pretty fucked up.
Wow.
So, all right, history of the Mandalorians. Let's get it.
I got off of that.
Oh, let's start talking about. Hang on.
First.
The episode 4, there was a boom mic left in the scene. Did anybody catch it?
I did
I
not.
did not. I've only had one
The internet
watch
caught
through.
it.
Yeah, well, of course.
Oh,
the
you know
internet
somebody
caught
was
it.
up at midnight and watched that thing all the way through to 6 in the morning.
Boom
Over
mic.
and over again, looking, picking,
So-
grabbing.
I just want to point out, in our time zone, it
Back
does
correct.
not drop at 6 or at midnight.
Right.
It drops at 3.
Yeah, I was
Morning?
gonna say 3 a.m.
God damn.
Eastern.
Well, 3:01, and then it usually pings on around like 3:05, 3:10.
As it makes its way through the list.
Yep.
I don't know. I've loved that since I got it. It's the best app there is. Best streaming service there is right now. I'm
It
just
is pretty
waiting.
dope, right?
I'm just waiting for more original content.
You ought to have CBS All Access. That shit's like
Next
the same
year,
way for Star Trek.
next year's all Marvel. But anyways, back on topic. So
Hey man, don't forget about Star Trek Picard.
I know. I want to watch it so bad, but I don't
I
have.
knew you were
I don't
gonna
want to
hijack
get
this
it.
shit with your shit.
Don't start. We'll have a Star Trek show.
I don't know.
Next
Alright.
few
We
weeks.
can
we'll
hold that
have
for
one.
later.
I promised you one, so you can have one.
What's up, Dustin? How you doing?
We'll have
Thanks for
fun.
joining, Ronnie. Thanks for joining.
Hello.
Talking about the Mandalorian.
Welcome.
Dustin likes the Mandalorian.
Well,
Thoughts,
we
brother?
keep going off on tangents.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've stuck to it for the most part until right there we got to talking about the streaming services in general.
It's been great though.
There, that's how you spell it. I'm a fucking tart.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, yeah. If Dustin, if you got any thoughts, go ahead and hit us in the comments. Anybody, if they've been watching the show, Baby Yoda is the best character, obviously. It's a good show so far, and I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan. It's rough for me to watch the movies sometimes. I fall asleep a lot. But
Winner.
while they're thinking
right.
about or typing whatever they want to talk about, let's episode 5.
I don't have. Oh,
What are we talking-
to do?
What?
Have my source of knowledge.
What are we talking about? Episode 5. What do we think?
So what? It's been what, a month maybe that he's been on that planet with those
It's been a
farmers.
few weeks, yeah.
A few weeks.
Yeah, so that's more than 2.
Yeah, so at least 3. I'd say probably at least a month or more.
Yeah, because you gotta think it took all that time to get to where he was going, and then fucking
For them to find
set
him and
up.
everything
Yeah.
else, yeah. Because, man, all them motherfuckers got fobs on him, dude.
Oh,
He's
well,
not
no,
gonna be
they
able
got
to-
fobs on the Yoda.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But they're not going to just be able to disappear with all these people chasing them. It's going to be intense for
He's
them
gonna
the
have
whole
to
time.
try to find that doctor and get that implant removed from him.
Right. Damn, that looks sweet.
That's Mandalorian armor.
I know, it's awesome. I like the helmet. I mean, that's
It is pretty dope.
The helmet in general is
I
what
don't like-
is the sign.
Show him
you know,
Sabine.
So why is it that they make all the technology look old though? So when you look through his helmet, it looks in the sniper rifle, it looks like old as shit. So why does Star Wars do that?
Have you ever? What is
It's
the tagline?
It's
No,
a galaxy far, a long time
a
ago.
long time
I get
ago.
it, but it's still more technologically advanced. In some
No,
ways.
doesn't matter. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, but do we have
The galaxy's
fucking
far, far
rifles
away.
that disintegrate motherfuckers?
No, that's true. Dustin said he loves anything Star
Steve,
Wars.
show him Sabine's armor.
I will show them what I will show them when I show it to them.
Show me.
I will. I'll click on her name real fast and see if it actually shows her in her armor. Oh,
Show with a dark saber, probably.
oh, no,
What are you eating?
Crunchy crunch.
no shit. What are you eating?
Oh, peanuts.
Are you
I
eating a
haven't
frog
eaten
and
that
soup?
yet.
He's eating peanut. Yeah, he's eating either eating frogs or drinking bone broth, which that wouldn't be
I mean-
making crunches. It's gotta be frogs.
Fisher honey roasted peanuts.
It's pretty good.
You should say that for after this show.
No, he wants to be a d
And
bag.
I'm freaking
A
red
long
stripe beer.
time ago in a galaxy far, far
Okay,
away, says
real
Dustin.
quick.
Yeah, I get
Thank
it.
you,
I
Dustin.
get it. I
Thank
get
you.
it. I get it. I guess I see it in the way they're trying to portray. I need to go watch. What was the recent ones? What were they called? Are the names of them?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that one.
What was the one after that?
Oh shit.
Return? No, god damn it.
Last Jedi.
Last
Yeah,
Jedi,
and then Rise of Skywalker.
Well, that's one.
I'm about to
that
watch
one's not
them in
even out yet,
order,
right?
so
Or did it just come out?
I'm about to do what you're
No, it comes
doing.
out December 20th.
That's right.
But that's going to be fucking
What's up,
hardcore.
Alec? Al joined.
I
Talking
know.
about
And I've had to
Star
take
Wars.
like time out because my wife doesn't like it, so I got to go watch other stuff.
So you gotta like watching parts.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus!
Oh, hey.
Somebody's calling. Answer it.
Nobody's calling on
I
mine.
can't fucking.
Oh, there it is. Hey.
Is that a three-way call? It.
No, he's
No.
calling back. We lost him.
I got him.
Oh.
Oh, speaker
I'm
off.
tripping. Hang on a second. That was loud as fuck.
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Can I finish what I was gonna say?
Yes.
All right. What we need to do
Barney.
is have you watch all of. You have to watch episode 1, 2, and 3. Then you have to.
I've seen those.
But you don't have to watch in order. But after you watch 3, you got to watch all of Clone Wars, and then you got to watch Rebels, and then you go back and then you watch episode. You watch fucking Solo and fucking whatchamacallit,
That's
Rogue One, and then you watch Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
They're all like 2 and 3 hour movies, right?
Yeah,
No, that's fine. I can do it. That's why.
That's
I just haven't. I didn't know what order to watch them in per se. Speaking. Hang on. Let's time out. There's a Baby Yoda, but people online are fan drawing Baby Jabba.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm not.
They're gonna start riding this baby trend. Like we don't need a bunch of baby.
Well, we
Yeah.
Baby Yoda's enough, and he's perfect. So I don't
There's
understand.
people making little hoods for their babies.
Man, they're making fake ass toys and selling for $500 to rip people off. It's bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
It's
I
fucking.
think the whole show was made for Baby Yoda, just so they could cash in on that shit.
Man,
I mean, that's a
I
good
don't know.
possibility.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second. I'm trying to see. It's saying our stream was interrupted for a second, but I think it's good.
Oh,
Okay,
we
we're
said
good.
the wrong word.
Anyway, you guys, any of you guys want to call in on Skype and talk about it? If you want, go ahead. PCE Open Mic Show. Email us peskycatent@gmail.com. And you can also messenger on here to Cash West or the Open Mic Show. But I'm really happy this show came out. The last show I was really into was The Walking Dead, and that has bombed, and I hate it now. So I really don't watch much TV as it is. So The Mandalorian has kind of sucked me in with. It's not just Baby Yoda. Like I say that, but I do like the character. But the whole storyline so far has been pretty awesome. I mean, overall. So,
Yeah.
are we talking any episode 5 predictions? What's going
I'm
on?
down with episode 5 predictions.
I bet he's gonna travel through space, land on a planet, and get into some shit.
Do you think that's what the next 4 episodes are? Is just like planet
All the whole
hopping?
series is gonna be?
I mean, it makes
Steam
sense.
chase?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the last episode, he'll find that doctor. They'll get the implant out, and then it'll just be
Well, he'd have to get the implant out of both of them.
yep.
That's
There's
gonna
no
cost a
implant in
pretty
the
penny.
Mandalore.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There wasn't one in him, is there?
I don't know. Well,
I don't think so.
I don't know. He never.
No, he doesn't have an implant, but the Baby Yoda does.
Yeah. So you'd have to get it out of the Yoda.
I wonder what they want to do with him, though. What do you think? Before we do these episode 5 predictions, what do you think they want to do?
I mean, that kind of is an episode 5 prediction, possibly.
It could be anywhere between 5 and 9. 8. I mean, 5 and 8. So, what do you think they want
Or
to do?
season 2.
What do you think they want to do with him?
It's probably a cloning thing.
Mm-hmm.
They want to clone him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things we do know about that species is they are all force sensitive. They are
Other than
literally.
Anakin, they have the most metachlorines.
Don't use
They're
that
the
word,
Wills.
please. I wish that was never invented.
Wow.
Hey, it's part of the lore.
I
now.
know.
It's in there.
It's
It's
Deal
heroin.
with it.
It's heroin.
It's heroin.
it's the elephant in the room, and it's just like
Midichlorians are heroin.
but it.
What the?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
What the?
Metachlorians, how you hate it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I do. They're all force sensitive. They. I mean, we only know 3 of them though, so I mean, but I do feel it is 100% a cloning thing
Okay. Fair enough.
because the dude did have the Camino clone
Right.
insignia on him. I can't remember where it was, but on him.
But they really. from what I've seen on there, they didn't really have anybody working there other than clones and themselves. There was no like.
No, they had the
humanoids.
Caminoans.
Yeah, they had like the actual.
Right, those were those
The
long
species.
neck dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a few humans on there.
Well, yeah, probably coming from the Republic. You had the senators and whatnot. Can't put that on there.
Oh, I kicked it over.
Shouldn't have done that.
All right, so when does
That's why we
episode
don't
5
have
come
enough
out? Is it was it Fridays?
Friday?
Fridays, yeah.
Yep.
3 a.m.
Friday.
3 a.m. I can wait until
Ooh.
Saturday morning. But like
Comes out Friday.
late morning.
Yeah, I think I work later in the day on Friday, so I think I might stay up to watch it.
So we'll revisit it, and we will come back with an episode 5 show, and we can talk about that. Have a short clip on it. Is there any other subjects you guys want to visit today?
I don't know.
We kind of touched on the whole episode. I was going to talk about the episodic format of it.
Okay, talk about it.
Well, I'm eating a ham sandwich
Jeez,
now.
put down your hand sandwich and talk about it. This is the show. Who messaged
I
it?
don't know. It's kind of like a self-contained story while telling a broader story. Something like
No,
they
no,
did in the
I'm saying, no,
MCU.
what I'm saying is that instead of being able to binge watch it like we've been able to for like the last 10 years, we have to wait.
Yeah. The weekly
love
drop. Build the suspense.
How long
Well,
in
it's
between do you
not so
think
much
we'll do
that, but like
something
you get
that,
to like really take it in.
how much longer in between season 1 and season 2 do you think it'll be? How long do you think?
At least a year.
Yep. 6 months a year.
Gives them time to record.
Are you talking about from the start of episode 1? A year from
No.
that? Or a year from the
episode 8 from season 1 to episode 1 of season 2? How long do you think we're gonna wait?
Oh, at the very least 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I bet a year.
No, I don't think it'll be a full year. I really don't. And
I
I'm
bet it will. No, because Disney Plus is going to want people to sit there and keep subscribing to it. 'Cause
exactly.
they have
Exactly. So what you do is you take a book from what DC was trying to do, and every 6 months you allow for a season of something to come out, or 8
yeah,
months.
that's why CBS All Access and all that shit. Yeah.
That's 6 to 8 months.
Alright, sorry, we haven't been watching comments. Dustin earlier said saw baby Thanos today. He said gonna have the tracker taken out. An implant or some type of DNA. And he's staying 9 months in between for showtime. Thanks, Dustin, for your input. We appreciate it.
You're kind of loyal to us. He
Yeah.
is.
Thank you.
Give him a shout out.
You're the man,
Dustin.
Stan. You're the man.
Thank you, Justin.
I should make him a moderator of the group because he's pretty active in here.
I think we will.
So, that'll help him do some things and help us out too if he's interested. Is there? God damn, dude, could you be any louder when you eat? You sound like a damn gorilla.
Okay, so
I know,
first
right?
you belch like Barney, whatever his name is from The Simpsons. Second off,
You know, they're eating fucking bananas, smushing them in his mouth.
nom, 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 nom.
Fucking like a
You
horse.
sound like Cash's dog eating peanut butter.
Lord.
Not that I know what that sounds like. I just want to throw that out
What have you
there.
been doing, huh? What have you been doing, my
But
dog?
it's your dog.
All right, so Mandalorian, we all the consensus is great show. We enjoy it. Even me not being a super huge Star Wars fan, I like it. I know kind of what's going on, so I'm not completely lost. It helps. Yeah, so the intent today of the show was just to talk about that. I think I'm doing some game streaming tonight again. Sorry that I'm bombarding you guys with Fortnite, but I'm getting pretty good at it, and I'm
play
too
some.
broke to play anything else like Modern Warfare.
You can play STO.
Even though I
We can run you
know
wait,
you're
is
never
that-
going
I remember I
to
played
do
it
it, you could
before.
play
Yeah.
Fortnite with us. Even though I know you wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Would
fuck
you?
Fortnite.
See?
well,
You
there's
can play
Apex
with-
Legends too.
You can play
No,
it
Apex
next week.
isn't cross, is it?
Oh shit! You might be
Yeah,
right.
it is. I play on PC.
Fortnite
You
is
just play on like what you call it.
Completely cross-platform.
Yeah, Apex. You got to be able to. It has
That's
to have
why we can-
crossplay enabled to play.
Well, can you play without Plus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well then I could. I think I
Fortnite,
have it on
Fortnite, and Apex.
Oh, yeah.
should be able to play without
You can
play.
play it
You
on
can do
PlayStation.
STO without Plus too.
I'll play.
And
Star
I've got a
Trek.
lot
I
of
don't-
shit on there.
I don't.
We should do that.
I
I
don't
still
care.
have it. I still have my dude.
Tonight, let's. Okay, I'm down for some STO tonight.
Well,
I have to download it. I don't know how long
Brando
it's
has
gonna take.
to. You can only Brando out tonight.
For what?
He can't stream STO with us because it's not PC.
Oh.
I got it on Xbox.
No.
Right, but they don't have an
It's
Xbox.
not.
Yeah.
I do, but
I have it on both
Oh,
Xbox and
never
4.
mind, yeah.
we just have to play Fortnite or Apex.
I'll watch.
And I don't even know if Apex.
I
can be
own the
streamed.
secondary Superior Master
Did you-
Race
was Apex-
console of gaming.
Was Apex on there when you looked up crossplay games?
I
I don't remember. Anybody know if Apex is crossplay out there in the internet?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never played Cross or Apex.
It's fucking dope.
It's
I
three-man
ran through
squads.
the tutorial. Okay,
Oh,
I lied.
and Logan.
I lied. I ran through the tutorial. And
Logan in our group also said he just got a PlayStation. He's downloading Fortnite and Apex, and he said it'll run with us.
I guess I'm gonna have to buy a PlayStation. Fucking A.
Yeah, you should go do that like
pretty
tonight.
good. Yeah.
I'll sell you mine, and I'll go get a new one.
No, I'm alright. I'll buy no.
I need a PS4 Pro. So yeah, if anybody, what the fuck?
So I mean, we'll just like what? So I'll like join your chat.
Did
and
we
then,
freeze up again?
Yeah, I
That
should
happens a lot.
just.
So
It's all good.
so I'll just like join your chat and your game, and then I'll just my shit will be in there with it.
It should, yeah. I mean, everything, your audio and everything.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
just talk on my mic.
Yeah, it'll come through on our stream or whatever.
100%.
So, I
Oh,
don't
this
know
is
why.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the and why it keeps freezing up.
Brando, you going to get a PS4 right now?
Not right meow.
Well, we'll have to play Fortnite in the meantime then, for everybody to play.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, Fortnite.
I don't know, man.
Brandon's like, yeah, do Fortnite.
fun,
Come
man.
on. Come on. He's
I've
like a
been-
little puppy, dude. I love this.
I've been busting my kids' balls about this game.
And then your son can play too,
I'm not
though.
even asking.
No,
these
'cause they're
two
only
guys.
four-man
I'm not even
squad.
very
Why
good
does they
at
can
it.
play against us? Like,
Oh.
I don't know if we can get the same. We can go to creative or something or
Yeah.
whatever and invite him, and we can all fight each other.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one PlayStation at my house.
No, fuck that. Let's get
Don't
in
they
the
have
waste.
Xboxes?
Oh yeah, they do have Xbox.
And,
Are they ones
and
or
William has
ones?
Switch, and
So,
he
yeah.
can play on it.
Oh man. Adults versus kids.
Oh, we can fuck him up.
Because both of them would probably play, wouldn't they? Yours, and then you
Probably.
have. Oh no, that's an unfair advantage. But I feel like I'm a handicap.
Dude, I've never played the game.
So you're
Never.
definitely a
Never.
handicap.
I uninstalled
No, dude, I'm
it
a
off of my
handicap.
devices,
I'm a liability. Fuck.
and the kids keep re-downloading it, and I keep uninstalling it.
And now they're gonna make fun of you because you're about to leave it on there. At
Alrighty.
least for a night.
Well, let's.
I gotta get going back on STO. I got kicked out of my fleet. It's all bad.
Well, once we get it all, everything figured out, we'll all start playing that and streaming that too. Like nights he can't play or we can't do other shit. We'll do that. But anyways, that's going to be it for our show tonight. PeskyCatEnt@gmail.com. Pesky Cat's game stream on Facebook will be starting to use
What
that
is it?
more.
It's PCE game.
Yeah, PCE Game Stream at PCE Game Stream on Facebook, at Open Mic Show Podcast on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Pesky Cat ENT. ENT Cat on Twitter, and PCE Open Mic Show on Skype.
9 times out of 10, if you just Google Pesky Cat ENT, we're like literally have become the top. I love it.
Did you check our audio on Spreaker earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We sounded fine.
All right. Until then, we'll see you next time.